Welcome to Business Enquirer. My name is Fru Murdoch, Senior Editor at Business Enquirer. We are joined by Annalisa Ferri, CEO at Ecopack. During today's interview, we will be discussing Annalisa's leadership and vision while discovering more about Ecopack and the company's vision for the future.
Yes, so as you may know, Ecopack is a family company. So as all family companies in Italy, you are compelled to enter into the company as soon as possible. So when I was like 18 years old, I left, I finished my high school, and then I went straight into Ecopack. I started in the graphic department. The company at that time was very, very small. It was like 15 people and a turnover of couple million euro. And then now, after 25 years, we have grown to a pocket multinational to 400 people and 50 million turnover with the six manufacturing plants. So I can say that my master in business was done on the field. And of course, during my career, I was like, every time I could, I'd study different subjects that were important for the moment of the company, which of course has transformed. Of course, my big coach was my father, who was like pushing me into deep waters. And the good part of it was that he would just point to me what was the objective, and I could find out my own way by making mistakes, of course.
Do you adhere to a leadership approach that has helped you to achieve success over the years, and what motivates you to be successful?
I think that, my first focus, what I like most is working with people. So helping them becoming the better version of themselves, because I feel like the real engine of a company are the employees. I would say that that's my first focus. So I would say that the leadership approach is to bring people towards a new goal.
Ecopack specializes in the production and marketing of paper containers and baking molds for the food industry worldwide. Could you please give me an overview of your company's operations and background?
So Ecopack design and produce paper baking molds for the food industry. It covers most of its needs thanks to a huge range of 800 plus products. So the company creates bespoke solution to meet its clients' needs, using its engineering skills to work with different types of paper in different styles of molding to create products that are certified FSC, recyclable, compostable, and also certified for different culture like kosher and so on. So this comes from, as I told you before, it's a family company that was founded by my grandfather, who in 1939 was mostly a trader, but it was already experimenting solution for the market. I remember he invented it was just after the war, and there was a lack of waffle cones for ice cream. And he decided to make a paper cone and placing on top a paper cup, the one you use for muffin. In this way, he could have a cone to hold the ice cream. That was the first thing. And then from there, of course, my father was more like an entrepreneur, an engineer, I would say. And so we started manufacturing all different items, mainly for the bakery industry. We are specialized in molds for panettone that you may know by now because it's become a word thing. It was an Italian first. And so various different paper molds for the bakery industry. Lately, we have been focusing on giving the market also solutions in paper for the savory industry, for the ready meals, for the takeaway foods. So we are enlarging our scope from just the sweet part of the food industry to the savory part.
What role does sustainability play in your company's overall strategic plan, and what business value has been created as a result of your sustainability efforts?
When he set up the new name Ecopack, this explains our, I would say, the direction of our company. So since then, we have always focused in producing containers just with paper. And now, I guess we have a much larger opportunity to expand this know-how. So I guess sustainability in the sense of using something that could be recycled, that is intrinsically good, because paper can be recycled, can be compostable. And so focusing on producing what we produce with paper is the basis of our...
Ecopack has a lengthy list of customers and products spanning countries across the world. Would you share some of your company's accomplishments and achievements with us?
Like, we have solved like two major problems, I would say, for Ferrero, which you may know as a customer. So before, in the 70s, they had a very successful product at the time, which was Fiesta. And at that time, we provide them, for example, with kilometers and kilometers of a doily that was to be placed underneath this cake. And we were the only one able to do it in reels. We started manufacturing the paper cup, which is underneath the Ferrero Rocher. And we could do it, granting them 99.9% efficacy on the line. This was a quality built in the process, in the way we manufacture the cup. And these are two examples of solving customer problems. Lately, for example, we have set up a plant in Brazil, and it took us like 3 years, but now we are the leader of the market, because we provide them exactly the same size and quality that the Panettone customer needs in Brazil.
What are the key attributes required to lead an organization successfully in 2022?
I would say 3 challenges. So the first one is the COVID experience has changed the people attitude towards work. So by staying home forcefully, by being forced to stay home, they have kind of realized the value of a correct balance between work and private life. And it's very difficult to attract and retain talent and people. Basically, we are lacking employees. It's incredible, but it's that's the point. That's the thing. And personally, I think that the focus of the business today is to even more invest in developing people competence. The second is that there is maybe a temporary lack of raw materials, but because during the previous economic crisis, there was a concentration of companies. The one who survived are much fewer than they were before. So it's very, very important to keep a close partnership with your suppliers. So it's a work team with the workers, the supplier, the whole chain. And third, I guess that the final consumer, who is the real customer of any company, is much more aware of the value of what he buys. So packaging is a part of it. So finding solutions for lowering the impact of the packaging, making it useful and not a waste. This is one of the other.
How do you balance supporting the well-being and employee experience of the Ecopack team with ensuring continued business growth?
So as I said before, I think that my focus and also Ecopack focus is giving the right appreciation and of the people's work. And this means having, for example, I have regular one-to-one meetings with many of them, not just the first line. And the exchange is, first is a personal exchange, I would say. It's like, how can I help? But I truly mean it. I mean, we are as a first thing, we are a human being. I mean, we are people. So we have to help each other taking forward our duties. And so it's a personal relationship without intruding in the personal life. It's a personal relationship in helping each other and then giving them content. Like we focus a lot in doing training programs and like team working, whatever it's valuable to enhance your qualities.
How do you feel that industry has changed since the beginning of 2020? And what is your strategic vision for Ecopack's success in the new normal landscape going forward?
I think in the last 2 years, many things have changed. We have been to a forced training of changing conditions. For example, like in 2019, we have a contraction of the business. So we had to make less, which is a challenge normally when you have a lot of people. So, and we have to look at every single penny or waste in order to survive to the storm. Like, so, and this was a lesson. Then in the 2021, everything changes because we went over our budget like 40%. So we had a -20 plus 40 is practically a company. Like, so I think that, and this has been real for many business. And so that has changed. I think on the positive side, the people have realized that that you have to adapt and adapt it very quickly. And this is a new skills, a strength. So we have learned a lot in the last 2 years, and the good part of it is that both on one end customer, on the other end supplier, we have both all gone through this. So before 2020, we all were used to work in a kind of flat way. I would say that nothing was really changing. In the last 2 years, everything has changed from the worst to the best. And this has made us discover what was really valuable. And this is a very good base for doing something in the future. I think strategically, it's what I said before. It's like focusing on people, focusing on partnership with supplier, giving the consumer something that is valuable and not a waste.